if you're an Aussie watching this video on or after April 18, 2026, congratulations, you have hit Tax Freedom Day. Now let me explain to you what Tax Freedom Day is. This is the first day of the calendar year when you start earning income for yourself. Now I previously recorded this video and some of my Gen Z staff said, hey, does this mean that I don't have to pay tax anymore this year? This is fantastic. So no, I need to explain this to you. This means that every dollar that you have earned from January 1 through to April 18 has gone straight to the federal government. So any dollar, the equivalent that you earn from now, is going to be yours to keep. Now it is scary to think that it takes 107 days. We're working 107 days of the year and all of that goes straight to the federal government. Why? Why is this so? Why is the federal government so dependent on individual income tax just to keep its coffers full? Why? Now, an interesting thing came out today, and it was the Deputy Liberal leader, Jane Hume, came out and said, this is just not good enough. The federal government needs to look at bracket creep because Aussies are paying too much tax. Well, I've got one message for you, Deputy Liberal leader Jane Hume. Those in glass houses should not throw stones because your government itself, when you were in power, did nothing about bracket creep. This is a problem that has been going on for decades. So it's not something that is just the Labor Party. So I'm neutral here and I'm going to call it out that it's both sides of the fence. Now, if we look at how many days it's actually taken up until now, so if we go back when Labor first came into power, back in 2022, Tax Freedom Day actually hit on April 15. That was just over 104 days. We're now sitting at 107 days. So I just said to Natika, this is the equivalent of you coming to work next week for 3 days and me not paying you. What would you say to me? Well, what she said back wasn't anything that I could actually repeat, but that's how it is. In 3 years or 4 years, we've gone to the point that we've lost 3 working days. Why? It's just not good enough. Now, Tax Freedom Day is actually calculated for all countries around the world, but the other countries, interestingly enough, Tax Freedom Day as a whole, they do include other things such as company tax, so corporate tax, federal tax, state taxes, local tax, social contributions, consumption tax like GST, and that's saying it's 116 days for Aussies. I think it's more at least 140. There's no way it's sitting at 116. But what we need to remember is when federal governments overspend, like we just had $20 million telling us how to actually drive our car to save fuel, when they overspend, it's going to come from our pay. Think about this. If you haven't already done so, hit the follow button for more.